Hey everyone. Liz suggested that we intersperse some video and pictures of the local area, so I'm going to try to do that with my editorial skills. It's not Lord of the Rings here,
Yeah.
like I'm sure if we get out of town it is,
Hmm.
but it's just a town.
Right.
So, we'll show you a little bit, but it's
Hmm.
not like vast vistas of amazingness
Yeah.
here.
It is spring. The
Hmm.
flowers are really pretty.
Yeah, the cherry
It's
blossoms are
yeah,
bonkers.
yeah, huge trees with huge amounts of pink flowers. That's
Hmm.
really pretty. Lots
Yeah.
of calla lilies are
Oh,
blooming.
yeah, that's
So
right.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, on Air New Zealand, they have all of the Lord of the Rings and all of the Hobbit
yeah,
movies. Like, I'm pretty sure it's part of their standing library, as part of their like
right.
tourism push.
Hmm.
But we went to mass on Saturday,
Hmm.
and that was very nice.
Yeah, we went to Our Lady of Lourdes,
Hmm.
and the bishop actually was saying mass that day, and he must say it there regularly because as we were leaving, he recognized that we were new and so asked us about it and welcomed us. And I told Eric that was a high honor that we got welcomed personally by the bishop the first time we went to mass in
Yeah,
country. So,
yeah.
but it was a great church,
Hmm.
very nice. Yeah, I felt very welcomed.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like there might be some social groups
Mm-hmm.
to get in touch with.
Yep.
And we're getting closer to finding a place.
Yeah.
There's a nice furnished apartment kind of close to downtown that I could bus into work, and so that would be okay. It doesn't take cats though, so we'll have to find a more permanent
Yeah.
solution before the cats get
Yeah,
here.
this would be just something to be out of the hotel, but before we could actually move into, like Eric said, a permanent place. But we did identify an area that would be good
Hmm.
if something that allows pets comes available in our time frame.
Yeah, yeah, which it should do.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we found an Irish pub around
Mm-hmm.
the corner.
Yeah.
And the Guinness is not as bad as I remember it being in Australia.
Right.
It was a little bit off. The Kilkenny Red also
Yeah, had a little
was
bit of.
just like a little bit of a metallic
Mm-hmm.
finish. But that was our first pint in
Yeah.
country, and
Yeah.
that was nice.
Yeah. It was a nice little pub.
Hmm.
Very, very cozy.
Hmm.
What you expect an Irish pub to
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
And so we've done the numbers a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and when you consider tax and tip, it's actually not that much more
Right.
expensive than we thought. And some things we found a different grocery yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and some things are pretty comparable to
Right.
the U.S. Like we had
Right.
avocados two for $3,
Yeah, which is
which
better
is
than you
pretty
can get
good.
a lot of times in the
Yeah,
US. So.
so we'll just need to figure out how to shop seasonally.
Right, right, yeah. So we'll kind of maybe track what's available. And we kind of
Hmm.
figured out what they put right in front
Yeah.
tends to be better prices. So that's probably what's
Hmm.
seasonal.
Hmm.
So we'll just kind of need to pay attention to that.
Yeah, because there were masses of avocados
Yeah,
just
yeah.
all over.
Mm-hmm.
And then had a tour of the vet school.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a little bit smaller than most of the places in the U.S. that I've worked, but perfectly functional. All
Mm-hmm.
the equipment is up to snuff, and everyone's very welcoming and very
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
And there were a few other Americans that we were introduced to,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I think it'll be a good environment.
Yeah, we had lunch with Eric's colleagues at the university and then also with the hospital
Hmm.
director. And we ran into somebody who we knew from Auburn just without planning it, just
Yeah.
happened to see him on campus.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool. And,
Hmm.
everybody was, like Eric said, very welcoming.
Hmm.
And so, yeah,
Yeah.
that seems good.
Yeah. So we're working on finalizing a bank account. Everything requires a phone here. Everything
Yes.
requires a phone. Like they do not understand the concept of life without a phone. So until we get a New Zealand phone number, there's a lot that we just like can't do
Right.
apparently. So we got to figure out our phone, and then we can get our bank account finalized, and then we can do a deposit on
Mm-hmm.
our place.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like a series of steps, but we're
Yeah.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it for now.
All right.